Hey there, YouTubers. Thanks for tuning back in. This is Dan Strong with Excel VBA is Fun. We've had a lot of questions where people want to know, how do I open a hyperlink in VBA in Excel, but I want to use maybe Chrome, or no, I want to use only Firefox, or I want to make sure that it opens in Internet Explorer. Well, let's explore a few methods of that. So hit Alt F11 with me. This workbook will be available for download, but I'm going to walk you through kind of what I'm doing. So first of all, I'm going to create a new module to create a code. When you want to create a new code, you just type sub and you hit space and you type the name. The name of this one's going to be open default. Okay, so this is going to open up, this is a way to open up whatever link you want in your default browser. That's how we start. Okay, so let's just use active workbook dot. This is, you type FOL and it'll automatically take you to dot follow hyperlink, okay? And you have all these different options. The one I want to use right now is address. So let's say address colon enter or colon equals, and let's type the address http. Let's just do youtube.com/excel VBA is fun, end quote, and put this in quotes. Now you don't have to have any other fancy features, really. That should do it. Let's make sure that works. Let's hit F8, and now we're here on the actual line. Hit F8 and see what happens. So it looks like it is okay. It's loading my channel using Firefox. So apparently Firefox is my default browser. Okay, so I'm gonna pause that video. Let's close that out. So that's good. It opened up in the default. Now some of you might have the default being somewhere else. So let's explore that. So if you needed Explorer, God forbid, you'd open up Explorer, and let's just make that my default and just show you that the follow hyperlink feature here would work. And we're going to go to Tools whenever it loads. Come on. Tools, let's see, Internet Options, Programs, Make Default, and hit OK. Now let's try that again. We're here in Excel. Let's hit Alt F8 instead of Alt F11, and let's double click on the one called Open Default. So it's running the same code, but it's just going through all the lines. Okay, so yeah, so it's opening up my channel in Internet Explorer. So that's pretty cool. Let's close that. Now let's be real specific here. What if we wanted it to always open in Firefox, even if my default is, in fact, Internet Explorer, which we just saw that it is. So let's see, let's make a new procedure, sub, we'll call this Mozilla Firefox Open. Okay, and hit enter, and now we're going to explore a different method. This is called using the built-in shell method. Shell is something that can dig in deep to the system core and use some really neat codes in there. The basic thing that you need to do is just type the word shell and hit space. You see there it tells you that you need the path name, and you can use the secondary features optional. You can see it's in brackets, but we do need the path name. So here's what we do. I don't know where Firefox is. Let me go digging for it. Hold on a second. We'll go digging. I'm going to go to my computer. Now the keyboard shortcut to get to my computer is hold the Windows Start button down on your keyboard and hit the letter E. E for Windows Explorer. So Windows E, and let go of both of them. So there's my computer. We'll go to C drive, and Firefox is in program files, I bet. M for Mozilla Firefox. Here it is, firefox.exe. So we'll take this /firefox.exe, and I'm going to copy and paste that. Shell space. I'm going to put this in quotes, because it's a string. I'm going to Control V to paste what I just copied, and I will end quotes. Now you also have to put the path of the website, so let's join that with an ampersand, and then we want the website address, which is http://www.youtube.com/excel. VBA is fun. Okay. Now, and then if you hit comma, it will give you the list of different, you can hide it, you can have it maximized and focused or normal focus. I'm just going to not include that because it's just fine the way it is. So even though Internet Explorer is my default browser, with this shell, it will execute this particular program and this particular website. Now, the reason it won't work, I'm going to go ahead and show you it won't work, and I'll show you why. It's file not found. That's bullcrap. It is found, but they're mad at me because in the shell you have a space in between commands. So they're wanting you to execute this program and this website. So put a space. You can either put a space here or you can put a space at the end of there. But if you hit F8, now you see that it's happy with you, and it's going to go ahead and pull up that website in, you notice it pulled it in Firefox, and it says, it's not your current blah blah blah. No, not right now. I'm not going to set it to as my default. So let's see here. The next thing we want to do is in Chrome. So I'm going to use the same thing. I'm going to use the shell. I'll hit F8 to close out that macro. There we go. Let's do another procedure called GC open. That's Google Chrome. For those of you who caught that, Google Chrome open. Okay, let's use the shell thing here. Let's just copy and paste this mess right there. And the only thing we need to have different is where's the file path on my computer for Google Chrome. So let's see, I believe you have to, let's go back into the Explorer here. Let's go back to Program Files, delete enter, okay. Okay, actually, let's go to C, because I think the path for this is in C. It's not in Program Files, it's under C. Well, at least on my computer, C, users, your username, app data, local, Google, because Google Chrome, and then Chrome, application, and Chrome.exe. So let's click here. Chrome.exe, and we'll select all that stuff here and Control C to copy. So yours might be somewhere else. You might want to get on Google and say, hey, for my version of Windows or whatever, just say what's the Chrome path. You might want to Google what the Chrome path is on yours, because that was a doozy to find this one. Let's see, go in here. So we'll copy and we'll just paste here. Control V to paste. There's the path for Chrome, and now if I hit, let's open up the Chrome path here, Alt F8, how about GC open, let's open it in Google Chrome, and as you can see I already have Chrome open, so it just opened up a new tab, so it worked in Chrome as well. So let's make it a little fun. Let's right click on Chrome and click on Assign Macro, and we'll go to GC open and double click it. So now when I click on this, it'll open up that website. Let's right click on Internet Explorer, Assign Macro. How about open the default one, and then right click on Firefox if you assign the macro Mozilla Firefox open. So now whenever we click on one of these, it'll open that link. And in fact, if you want, well, I'm not going to go there, but you could put like in, let's say, cell O2 right here, you could have whatever website you wanted for Chrome to open, and then put that in your Chrome thing, put one for Internet Explorer, and have that reference that, and really you can have it go any way you want. You can use a variable instead of typing in the actual URL, so that way it would open whatever you have selected, or it could even go in a loop. Yeah, you could do a loop and have it open. So there's your 3 different methods. Those are active workbook, or this workbook, dot follow hyperlink, and then you just list the address that you want to go to. Now that's with your default browser, whatever you have as your default, okay? Now the other things that we showed you was you can use the shell command to open anything, any program really, but with a website you just have the program path joined with an ampersand to the website path, also in quotes, but you put a space somewhere to separate the program and the website. You just put a space there. You can either put a space here, or you can take it away there and have the space be there after the string that has the website, or the program. Thanks for watching, and this workbook will be available for you to play around with on my Dropbox link. So it is called Open Hyperlinks in a browser of your choice. Thanks for watching, and God bless.